Here's the best way that I have found to get very clear about exactly what you do want in your life. First, take out a sheet of paper, take a pen, and begin making a list. Write down everything that bothers you about your life, about every area of your life, things that bother you about your health, things that bother you about your work, things that bother you about your relationships, financial situation, everything. Just let it all come out. I don't recommend focusing on negative things very often, but in doing this one exercise, it can help you to see the contrast, okay? That's why I'm suggesting this. So make this list, and maybe you've got 10 things, maybe you've got 1,000 things. I don't know the state of your life, but whatever it is, write them all down, let it all flow out. And then, after you have done that, put it away. You're going to come back to it later. You want to come back to that list when you're in a good feeling place. Maybe watch something funny on television or talk to some friends that you enjoy. Do something that you really like. Go get a latte or something. Anything that makes you feel good. And once you're in a good feeling place, come back to that same list and go number by number, the things that bother you in your life. And look at the first thing. Let's take number one. Let's say the first thing is, I don't like my old junky car. Look at that, and right after it, write down what would be the opposite of that. I appreciate my new beautiful car. Then after you've written that down, scratch off the complaint. Okay? Scratch off, I don't like my old junky car. Go to number two. I have a strained relationship with my sister, and I don't like that. Then write down the opposite right after it. I enjoy a very good relationship, close relationship with my sister, and I'm grateful for that. And then scratch it off the list. Proceed down the list in this fashion. Write down the opposite of everything on your list. If something is on your list as, I don't like the fact that I get 20 bills a week and I am in debt and can barely pay my bills, then write down the opposite after. I enjoy the fact that I have plenty of money and abundance at all times, and I have security in my life. And then scratch off the old thing. Now once you've done this and you've gone down the list and you've done every number on there, doesn't matter if there's 10 or 2,500, all right, whatever it is, once you've scratched off everything and written down the opposite, then you have a complete list of what you want. Okay? That's all you have to do. That's the fastest way to get clear about what it is that you do want. Now, when you're editing this list, don't be afraid to shoot a little bit high in what you want. For example, if you're driving a 15-year-old rusted out car, and that's the thing that bothers you. So you scratch that out, and beside it you wrote, I'm thankful and grateful that I have a beautiful brand new car. Be specific and shoot a little bit higher. What you don't want to do is say, I'm grateful that I have a car now that's only 5 years old. You want to, go all the way with it. Push it up a few notches. If you push it up a notch or two, you're going to be right about on target, okay? So don't be afraid to aim high. Ask for what you want, what you really want, and don't get bogged down in thinking about how is it going to come about. Now, one of the biggest problems that some people have is they will get kind of mired in this mud of thinking, I've got my list now, I can see what I want, but how am I going to make it happen? How am I going to do this? How is it possible I'm going to achieve this house on the beach or this and that? How am I going to get this? Don't get mired down in that. What you want to do is, once you have your list of what you want, I recommend copying it, recopying it on a new sheet of paper, keeping it handy, print it out. Keep it handy at all times. And every day, go down and pick a few things from your list. Maybe your list is very long and it'll take a while, but pick a few things from your list every day. And visualize for just a few minutes yourself already having the thing you want. Whatever it is, if it's a home, a car, a partner, an income, anything, picture yourself already having it. And get your feelings and emotions involved as much as possible. Get all your senses involved. See the colors in the image. See the things. Smell the smells of the beach air if it's a beach house. Get yourself involved in it and enjoy it and feel good about it. And the length of time you do this is not nearly as important as the intensity that you do it with. So don't feel bad if you can only sustain this image for 30 seconds or 1 minute. Hey, that's far better than doing it for 20 minutes and not really being into it. If you can do it for a minute or two or three and be really into it and really feel those feelings, then you're creating the power of this attraction and the thing is on its way to you. So every day you simply go down some things on your list and take a few moments, visualize yourself already having them and feeling good about them. And as you do that, you're going to begin attracting all of these things to you. Eventually, you're going to see everything on your list that you visualize coming toward you, getting closer and closer. That is the process of really using the law of attraction in simple steps. First, get clear about what you don't want by making the list of things that bug you, like we talked about. Then scratch those out and write the opposite. That's what you do want. Once you're clear about what you do want, take a few minutes every day and visualize some of those things. Alternate it from time to time. The more you can do that, and being in a good feeling place when you do it. Never do it when you're feeling down or when you're feeling miserable or desperate. Do it when you're feeling good and let it make you feel even better. If one of your things is a beach house, just feel like you're there and having the greatest time and enjoy it. Try to get your emotions involved, because this emotional involvement just turbocharges the whole process of attracting things to you.